Okay, class, now that you have gone through the PowerPoint on molecular shapes, I want you to do this assignment, which is due next week. You'll see the date on the assignment. You're going to use this link in our Weebly website, Molecular Shapes Assignment. When you click on this link, you should see a spreadsheet come up that looks like this down here. So let's go ahead and click on that, and it's going to take you to a Google document that is a shared document. Please do not change anybody else's data or information. So what we have here is a spreadsheet with a site description, a link to the site, your task that you need to do, and then over here is where you'll put your answers to your task. You will add your name, so I'm just going to add one in here as an example. So John Smith. Then you're going to go to the link. Now as you hover over the link to get to the website for it to open, you go above there. As you hover over it, the website will come up above it. Click on that, and then you're going to go through the site. So for this website, the example, you're going to read through these tutorials, and you will go on to the next page on atoms, not the next stop on the tour. Go to the next page on atoms, because that's what we're looking at is the basic properties of the atom. And your task then, if we go back to here, your task in this link is to give one example of an item that you understand better from this site and describe that. If your information or your answer does not fit in the cell, you can adjust the cell size by expanding it this way or clicking over here and expanding it this way. All of the cells should wrap your text. It's already formatted for your text to wrap, so don't be afraid to do some adjustments on the cell so it fits your information. You may read other people's information, but again, do not change anybody else's data. So let's go on to this next website. This is a video on bonding. Your task will be to watch the video and give one example of an item that you understand better from his explanation. I have given you an explanation. That's the lesson that you've gone through. Now I want you to watch his video of his explanation on this and give an example or of an item that you better understand from his explanation. So let's go ahead and click on this link. As you can see, if I go off, come back on this, the link is above it. So let's go into this link. It should open up and you're going to see this tutorial, bonding and molecular structure. So let's just go through all of these, give a short summary of what you've learned in this website. This is a PBS tutorial, and in this one there's 49 slides, and one of the things that you're going to find, I'm just going to quickly go through here, is as you can see right now this has come up and the arrow doesn't allow you to go next. Go ahead and click on the structure because they're asking you to do that, and then you'll see that you can advance the slide. What would happen if a third atom was bonded? Okay, then it will bring in that atom, and then again you can click ahead. But if you need to, if it doesn't show this arrow, you need to go back and you can move these structures. So go ahead and give a short summary, and then the video tutorial. This is another one on molecular bonding. What I'm trying to expose you to, okay, here's a video and then here's a video, is to different ways that these are explained. These are complex, and sometimes they're not something we can visually understand without seeing it in different ways. So after going through these tutorials and then this drill and practice, we'll go through this one. Here's a drill and practice where they give you some information as you go down. First, what column in the charts we're in, and then second, and then third. It gives you some steps on how to determine the shape that you're going to have. And then there's a tutorial at the bottom, or a video that you can watch, or that you will watch. And you go through this, and it gives you some information on how to decide what structure it's going to be. after going through all of those information plus the lesson that we've done in class, I want you to go through these quizzes. Now, in order to monitor how you've done on these quizzes, you're going to use Sketch to screenshot your results page. Put your name on your Sketch image, and you're going to put that into, let's see, I don't think we can put it in, we'll have everybody put it into sheet 2. I'll add a sheet 2 on here, and we'll put everybody's Sketch results on sheet 2 for our documents. So look for sheet 2. You see down here is sheet 1. We're going to see sheet 2, and that's where you'll put all of your Sketch screenshots, as well as a little information about how you did. So you'll put your score in here, and you can put your Sketch on page 2. Same thing with this website and with this quiz. Now down here, these are, as it states here, refer back to this site to see shapes of molecules in motion, and refer to this site to see the shapes. So let's just click in these two sites just to see. It just gives you a visual representation of how the motion of the molecule would be, because remember, all atoms are in constant motion, so they're not static. They'll keep moving, and how will they move it is dependent on their shape. And so you can see that in this website. So you can refer back to this website, and let's see, let me get the second one here, and this website, because it will give you a visual of how that motion is. You must remember that these are not stationary figures or shapes. They are moving, and they're in constant motion. So they move around a point. So that is what these two websites do. Now this last website here, this is the site you'll use in class. So you won't have anything that you'll have in here, but you're going to use this in class, and then after we do this lab in class, you will write a summary of what you've learned from doing this lab in class. So in summary, your task is to go to all of these sites, all these links, and answer or perform the task that is given to you, and put your answer to your task in this spot with your name up here. And we'll put this back to being, this doesn't have to be John Smith anymore. So you put your name in there, and everybody will be able to see everybody else's comments and summaries and information. And we'll use this respectfully and responsibly, and we will not change anybody else's information. But we will use these sites to better understand molecular shapes and structures. If there are any questions, you have my blog link, you have my cell phone link, and you can text me with any of your questions on using these websites. If any of these links don't work, please let me know the next day in class or by text, and I will check them out. But as you can see, they all worked when we went through the lesson. Thank you and good luck, and don't forget to keep an eye on the due date.